Hello, my friends. Today I'm just going to review with you all the steps to solve multi-step word problems. So remember, the first thing that we do is determine what the unimportant or important numbers are in the problem. And then we determine what the label is going to be for the answer. And then we're going to determine what information is already given and what information is still needed to solve the problem. And then we determine what operation or operations will be used, and then finally solve the problem step by step. So I'm going to go through the whole process from beginning to end with you. So the first one says, Miss McMinn and Miss Davis love to read. Miss McMinn read 2,456 pages over summer break. Miss Davis read 2,134 more pages than Miss McMinn. If Miss Davis and Miss McMinn want to read 6,000 pages before Christmas, how many more pages do they need to read? Okay, so the first step is to determine the important numbers. Now in this problem, there are not any numbers that are unimportant. Miss McMinn and Miss Davis love to read. Miss McMinn read 2,456 pages over summer break. Miss Davis read 2,134 more pages than Miss McMinn. If Miss McMinn and Miss Davis want to read 6,000 pages before Christmas, how many more pages do they need to read? Okay, the label for my answer is going to be more pages, because the question is how many more pages do they need to read? Okay, what information do I already have? Well, I know how many pages Miss McMinn read. I'm just going to write Miss M pages. And Miss Davis, I'll write MD for Miss Davis, 2,134 more. Okay, what information do I need? Well, I need to know how many pages Miss Davis read total. And then I also need to know the total number of pages that both Miss Davis and Miss McMinn read. So total for both. Okay. Next, we figure out what operation we're going to use. So Miss McMinn read 2,456 pages. Miss Davis read 2,134 more, which means we're going to add. If Miss Davis and Miss McMinn want to read 6,000 pages before Christmas, how many more pages do they need to read? How many more? So I'm going to subtract to find out how many more. Okay? Next thing I'm going to do is solve the problem step by step. So I first need to figure out how many pages Miss Davis has read. So Miss McMinn read 2,456. Miss Davis read 2,134 more pages than Miss McMinn. So we have to add those together to find out how many pages Miss Davis actually read. 6 plus 4 is 10. 5 plus 1 is 6. Plus 3 more is 9. 4 plus 1 is 5. And 2 plus 2 is 4. So total, they've read 4,590 pages. Now we have to figure out how many more they need to read. So they want to read a total of 6,000 pages, and they've read 4,590 pages total. So we have to subtract. 0 minus 0 is always 0. Okay, then we have to go next door. Ten minus 9 is 1. 9 minus 5 is 4. And 5 minus 4 is 1. 1,410 more pages to read. Okay, final step, circle your answer. If you want to stop here, that's perfectly fine. I'm going to do one more problem all the way through just to make sure that you're feeling comfortable. Okay, this next problem says Miss Davis had 13 flowers. Cage gave her 15 flowers, and Stephen gave her 29 flowers. Miss Davis gave 5 of the flowers to her friend and used 18 to decorate a basket. How many flowers does Miss Davis, oh, that should say Miss Davis. How many flowers does Miss Davis have left? All right, so step 1. Circle or determine the important numbers. Miss Davis had 13 flowers. Cage gave her 15 flowers. Stephen gave her 29 flowers. Miss Davis gave 5 of the flowers to her friend and used 18 to decorate a basket. How many flowers does Miss Davis have left? Okay, so the label for this answer is going to be flowers left. Okay? All right. Now we need to figure out what information we already have. Well, we have all of the number of flowers separate. Flowers separate. But we need to know how many total flowers. I'm going to write F for flowers. Okay. All right, now we need to figure out what operation or operations we're going to use. So Miss Davis had 13 flowers. Cage gave her 15. We're going to add. Stephen gave her 29. We're going to add again. Okay, Miss Davis gave 5 of those flowers away. So now we're going to subtract. And she used 18. How many flowers does Miss Davis have left? Okay, so we're going to add, then we're going to add, then we're going to subtract, and subtract again. So let's get started. Miss Davis had 13 flowers. Cage gave her 15 flowers. We're going to add those together. 15 plus 13. 5 plus 3 is 8. 1 plus 1 is 2. Okay? This one has a lot of numbers in it, so I'm going to cross off the numbers that we have used. So we did 15 and 13. Okay? Stephen gave her 29 flowers. So 28 plus 29. Nine plus 8 is 17. 2 plus 2 is 4, plus 1 more is 5. Okay? So we have answered part of the need, 57 flowers. All right? So let's cross off 29 because we added that one. Miss Davis gave 5 of the flowers to her friend. Gave away means we're going to subtract. 57, take away 5. 7 take away 5 is 2, and we still have the 5 left over. Okay, so we used the 5. All right, then Miss Davis used 18 flowers. So 52 flowers minus 18 flowers. I can't take 8 away from 2, so I have to go next door and borrow. 12 take away 8 is 4. 4 take away 1 is 3. Miss Davis had 34 flowers left. Circle your answer. If you still are having questions, please come find me or ask your math partner for help.